Welcome back to Cruising Complete, everybody. Check out this ship. This is the ship that we are going to be touring, the Icon of the Seas. This is a really large, detailed model of the ship. That is so cool. I need this in my house. I mean, look how detailed that is. That is so cool. The AquaDome, all of it. So detailed, so pretty. But this is the ship we're going to be touring, y'all. Make sure you're giving us a follow. Make sure you are liking the video. We are going to go deck by deck and show everything that the Icon has to offer. All general public areas. We're also going to be doing a food video of all the food places on board. Plus some daily vlogs as well to show a little bit of the entertainment and a little bit of the activities that are on the board that we are partaking in. Look at that water park. Category 6 water park, massive. Alright y'all, well, we're about to get started with the video. We are going to start all the way at the bottom on deck 2, deck 3, show all the public places all the way up to the top. We hope you enjoy, everybody. Stay tuned. Alright, here we are on deck 3. So all there is on deck 2 is the gangway to be able to get on and off the ship in port. Deck 3, you have the medical center at the front of the ship. We are not going to go there because we don't need the medical center, so it's not even open for us to show you. Music hall towards the front. We will go there and show you that when we get to deck 4. Conference center and the dining room. We'll go ahead and show you that now. So the dining room spans 3 levels on Icon of the Seas. A lot similar to most Royal Caribbean ships. We'll show you the chandelier when we get up to one of the upper levels, but pretty similar looking to the rest of the Royal Caribbean fleet. They do have the menus posted outside the dining room every day for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. If you want to come by and see what they have available before you make your decision on where you want to dine. So you see the elevator shafts here as well. We are on the rear elevator shafts. There are 12 elevators. Total of 12. So the way the elevator systems work on this ship, they have these keypads. So you come here, you select which deck you want to go to, and it'll tell you which elevator to go to. It's not a flawless system. It doesn't ask you how many passengers like originally we thought it would. Sometimes the elevators get pretty full, but overall it's not bad. It's just sometimes you could be waiting for an elevator, it shows up and it's already full, and then you gotta wait again. So this is the conference center area. So if you have events you need to plan on board, it is currently closed. It's just basic like 4 conference room areas. It's the name of the conference rooms. You got the Quantum, the Oasis, the Break Room, and the Voyager. So that is all that we have on deck 3. Towards the aft of the ship, we will show you Music Hall, which is on 3 and 4 when we get up to 4. Alright, here we are on deck 4. What do we have on deck 4? Royal Theater, Music Hall, staterooms, the casino, we are here, and the dining room. So we are on the aft of the ship still. And the elevator shafts. So something to point out, the stateroom corridors on both sides of the ship with the stairwells. Staterooms run up and down pretty much the entire length of the ship on deck 4. They got really pretty artwork in all of the corridors by the elevators. Again, dining room. This is deck 4 dining room. So 4 and 5 are your main dinner seatings. Deck 3 is going to be a main dinner seating for 5 p.m. as well, but also your My Time dining room is going to be on deck 3. There's a chandelier in the middle. Alright, so turning around and going to the main entrance to the casino. The casino is pretty large, obviously being the icon of the seas. Look at this, like teardrops falling. Casino Royale. So Casino Royale is also one of the 2 smoking areas on the ship. There is a smoking area which we're walking into now. So the casino is large. It's split in 2 sides. So you have 2 different sides. Both sides here are smoking. The entire back section is a smoking section. They have table games on both sides, craps, 3-card poker, blackjack, roulette, pretty much every table game you could imagine. They even have a baccarat table in like the private VIP section, which I'll show you when we get up here. The casino is currently closed. It's really early. It's like 5 o'clock in the morning. So a lot of the machines are black. They're all deactivated. So as soon as you get to this partition here, like halfway through, you move into the non-smoking section where you'll find the casino desk. Here's a little VIP section where you got the baccarat tables at as well. A roulette table, it looks like a blackjack table. A few higher stakes slot machines as well. They do have TV spread all throughout the casino as well, above some of the table games, so you can watch sports games and stuff while you're playing. So this again is the non-smoking section. You got table games here in the middle, slot machines on both sides. You got the casino bar here in the middle, the cashier's booth. Hopefully you have to go there so you can cash out a winner, right? So this is pretty cool too. Icon of the Seas is the first ship in Royal Caribbean's fleet that has machines at the bar, so you can come. They got it's poker mainly. They got blackjack and poker, video poker, but you can play while you're sitting at the bar having a drink. Got more table games here in the back. Again, Ultimate Texas Hold'em. They do have a single poker table that they do poker tournaments on sea days, and they also have a live cash poker game normally in the evening time. Here is the poker table. But again, Casino Royale is pretty large, it's pretty long. It doesn't feel like it's as wide like you have the 2 sides on Oasis class ships, where this one's kind of like a front and a back, but it's just a lot longer. Alright, now we are going to go into Music Hall. So Music Hall has been on a few other Royal Caribbean ships. I believe it debuted on the Oasis class ships. You'll find a lot of entertainment in here, trivias, game shows. They'll have a live band down here playing on the stage. They have all the lights out right now. The venue is not currently open, but Music Hall is 2 levels. It does span 2 decks, so you have the upper deck seating like you're seeing here. You have a bar upstairs and a bar downstairs, and they have waiters and waitresses that come around and they'll take your drink orders. But it's just a bunch of open seating, no pool tables or anything else in this music hall like there has been in the past. They do got the full light effects and stuff. It's pretty cool at night when you see it all lit up. And then as we get out of Music Hall, we are getting to the forward elevator shafts. And this is where you're going to find part of the Royal Theater. Now we did go to the Royal Theater, more staterooms. We did go to the Royal Theater already. We saw Wizard of Oz. They also do a lot of other shows and entertainment in there. The headliner show, all of that stuff. So Royal Theater at the front of the ship. So they have it closed right now, but we did get some footage of the Royal Theater. So when we get that footage, we will go ahead and plug it in right now. So we is here in the Royal Theater. Is anybody in the video booth? Nobody's in the video booth right now. Yeah, there is. We are here to watch the headliner show. Hi, KK. Kids are making fun of me. But the headliner show, Adam, I'll get his full name here in a minute, but that guy, Adam Cario. He can juggle and he can comedy. Interesting. Royal Theater is pretty big. 2 levels, lots of seating. So they have reservations, and they have, if you don't have reservations, they have a line. You can wait outside. But it looks like we're here, probably show starts in about 5 minutes and there's still plenty of seating, so. All right, here we are, deck 5. So deck 5, again, we have the Royal Theater, which spans 2 decks. You're gonna have the upper deck seating section, the fitness center, the jogging track, which goes all the way down to the back of the ship, and then the dining room on the back of the ship. So we're gonna show you deck 5 real quick. We're gonna go from the fitness center. We'll show you the Royal Promenade. We've already done the dining room, so then we'll scoot up to deck 6 after that. Again, the artwork on this ship is absolutely amazing. So here you got the Royal Theater in the back of the ship. There's the Promenade. We'll get to that when we move forward. So on to the fitness center. Going to step outside. So this is how you access the fitness center on deck 5, is through the jogging track area. See if it's windy out here. Yep, it's windy. As you can see, the jogging track, as the camera's fogging up from the humidity. I'm gonna move up towards the fitness center. We're just gonna walk up to the entrance on the green wall up here so I can clear the camera and we'll pick it up from there. All right, here we are. A little bit clearer lens. The moisture when you walk outside, you can feel it. We are definitely in the middle of the ocean. We're actually in Cozumel today. Probably about to dock the ship. Alright, we got a water fountain right outside the fitness center. It is closed. But as you can see, it is a full fitness center. It's pretty big. It looks like it's got crew in there right now, but it is closed to everybody else. There's 2 levels. Maybe we can access it from the upper level. We'll have to see. But you got spin machines, you got weight machines. It's pretty large. It does extend all the way around. We'll see when we get to deck 6 if we can show you that. When we get up there, walk back around the other side of the jogging track. See if we can find the markers. It tells you how many laps you have to take to make a mile. This is pretty cool. So if anybody has dogs on board or wonders where Rover goes to the bathroom, well, there it is. They have a doggy relief spot on board. That's pretty cool for anybody that has service animals. It's good to know, because when we get Pineapple trained, we're gonna bring her on board once she gets her service dog certification, to see all the lifeboats. We are gonna come up here to the corridor. I will pick it back up when we get inside. Okay, here we are back inside where we were at the Royal Theater on the forward elevator shafts. We are gonna head on out to the Promenade. Y'all notice it's really empty. It is, like I said, super early in the morning. Again, the artwork on the ship is so cool. You got the guy falling out of the floor, crawling out of the floor. It's pretty cool. There's homage. Royal Caribbean 2024. That's pretty cool. All right, to your left here on the Promenade, as you first enter from the forward elevator shafts, you have Spotlight Karaoke, which, like the name insinuates, it's a karaoke bar. They do other events in here as well, trivias and stuff, but they have different karaoke time frames too. They have for kids, teenagers, adult karaoke. You got the karaoke booth over there where you go sign up and put in a song. Let's hop over to the other side here real quick. You got Sorrento's up here. You got seating up top. So what's really cool is the Promenade on Icon does extend both sides of the ship. So on deck 6 you can walk all the way across as well. You got Solera Beauty supply shop where they have like makeup, perfumes and stuff like that. Probably seems to be what it looks like. And then you have Effie, which is one of the jewelry stores. So if you have somebody that enjoys jewelry and you want to buy it while you are at sea, you get that duty-free discount. Again, you have Sorrento's. So Sorrento's on this ship is just pizza. They don't have a lot of like the olive dishes and other stuff that you would find on like the Oasis class ships. You got Coca-Cola freestyle machines spread all throughout the ship. There's actually more on this ship than I've seen on any other ship. There's like 8 of them spread on like 7 different decks. It's crazy. But the promenade is really, really wide on the Icon. You got the Pearl up there. We'll explain that in a minute. So here you have the collection. It's gonna be like handbags, purses, watches, stuff like that. You have a Starbucks on board. Now Starbucks is not included in the price of your drink package. It is extra. However, they do sell Starbucks coffee up on deck 6 in the Pearl Cafe. So if you want Starbucks but you don't want to pay for Starbucks and you have a drink package, go hit up the Pearl Cafe. Coffee is very good. You have the Royal Caribbean swag shop. So here behind the Pearl you have some guest services desk. Guest services does get busy from time to time. Also a seating area. I would like to point out as well, a lot of the seating options on Icon of the Seas have USB ports, C chargers, stuff like that. So you're never too far from being able to connect your phone and charge it. There's even spots in the casino, some of the slot machines have the automatic charging stations on the slot machines. So another seating area here, you got the 1400 bar. So every bar on board does have signature drinks as well. I definitely would suggest trying them all. You have an outside view here, outside seating area as well. Come up to the window and show you that. So if you want to go outside and take a look at the ocean as you're enjoying a cocktail or a coffee in the morning time, some pretty good seating options out on the deck as well. Alright, let's get back to the main piece, what everybody's looking for, the Pearl. Such a cool design. So the Pearl is actually more than just something pretty to look at. It is part of the structure of the ship. It holds up the middle of the ship to make this be able to be such a wide open area with so much glass, so many views, all the panels moving around, the different colors that'll dance to the music, the staircase that you can walk up. It's such a like iconic piece, excuse my pun, but just absolutely beautiful. There's people always out here taking pictures. They set up for formal night to be able to take pictures. One thing I would like to point out as well, and we'll show more when we get up to deck 6, the windows on the outside on the promenade. There's so much light that comes in, and you got the pretty lighting up top. So much natural light, and that is due to the structure and what the Pearl allows the engineers to be able to do on the ship. So it is way more than just a pretty piece to look at. Actually structurally holds together the entire middle portion of the ship. Towel station, so they got these set up for when you have port days so you can get your towels before you get off of the ship. You have your port and shopping desk there. Alright, you have guest services over here on this side. Again, if you need to take care of anything or have any issues with your vacation, this is going to be your starting point to ask questions. They'll have people lined up out front here, and if they can't help you, they'll send you up to one of the representatives at the desk. They'll be able to answer all of those questions for you. You have Point and Feather, which is the English style pub on board. Pretty much on every Royal Caribbean ship since they invented the Royal Promenade. You have beer options in here, special cocktails again, every bar. I'm going to show you something here in the back that they have. They added these on Icon. I haven't seen these on any other ships. I might be wrong. They might have them on others, but I've never seen them. So you do have 2 steel tip dartboards in the back. Now we asked, they did not have darts available on our sailing. We sail in May of 2024, but they had some. I don't know if they lost them, but they did say they had more coming. So they do have a couple of dartboards. We found a rubber duck inside one of the dartboards. You got Brutus over here peeing on the pole. Crown and anchor desk inside of next cruise as well. They'll be open during the daytime. They have representatives in here. If you want to book another cruise while you are on board, you can do that here. If you have a travel agent, you can still use your travel agent on board as well. If you need help booking or don't have a travel agent, I'm going to plug my email in here. I would be more than happy to help you book any of your Royal Caribbean trips, excursions, and so forth. So port merchants, this is where you're going to find like duty-free, alcohol, tobacco. They do have snacks and stuff in here as well. See some of the snacks there on the back wall. Cigars, cigarettes, any of that stuff, that's where you're going to find that on board the ship. They'll also have places at port, obviously. We have a pavilion on 5, bunch of jewelry and stuff. They always have booths set up on the promenade deck running sales too for some of the shops. So one point of advice, if you want to buy like t-shirts or anything like that, wait until the last day. They always are going to have better sales on the last day. So we are on now the aft of the ship. They do have signs everywhere telling you if you're on the aft or forward, so if you get lost, because the ship is pretty big. Again, dining room, deck 5. See if we can give it a look inside. He's vacuuming and stuff. I don't want to disturb him too much. That's pretty much going to be what your main dining room is. It extends all the way to the sides. They have seating and stuff. Got the window views on both sides. The chandelier in the middle that overlooks. So typical Royal Caribbean dining room. Alright y'all, that is it for deck 5. We are going to jump up to deck number 6 next. Deck 6. Alright, here we are, deck 6. On deck 6, you have Absolute Zero, Adventure Ocean, Playmaker, some shops, Social 020, which is the teen area, the Royal Promenade, Crown Lounge, Escape Room, and the upper half of the fitness center. Alright, so here we are in the aft elevator shafts. There's the Promenade. We'll get to that in a minute. So you do have an entrance here to Surfside. Surfside is up on deck 7, however. Windows are kind of foggy. So you have a staircase that leads up to Surfside area. We will show you all of Surfside when we get to deck 7. Some pretty cool artwork, the flamingo and inflatable. Let's get over here to the shop. So we'll go show the kids area. All right, let's go into Adventure Ocean. So Adventure Ocean is complimentary. You can drop your kids off. They have different time zones that you could bring them in here. They have different age groups. So they have a 6 months to 36 month known as Royal Babies. They have then a 3 to 5-year-old section. And then the 6 to 12-year-olds are all in one big group. So my kids love it in here. It's all of the people that work here have child development degrees. So it's really a cool place for kids to go hang out. I'm not going to go back there and show you that area because there is kids back there. That is the 6 to 12-year-old age group back there, however. But my kids absolutely love coming here. There is a charge after 10 p.m. at night. So you want to check your cruise compass to see what time they are open and register them on the first day of your ship. They have these cool little interactive games out here. They have gaming machines inside. These pads are where you're going to register your kids, or you can see one of the staff members inside their particular room to do so. So register them on the first day. The charge after 10 p.m., they're open till 1 a.m. But from 10 p.m. till 1 a.m., there is a $10 per hour charge for late night. Still, I think it's very worth it for somebody to babysit your kids and watch them while you go hang out and go to the adult comedy show. Again, here is the entrance to Surfside from deck 6. You can access it via the stairs here. Some cool artwork, the flamingo, the giant inflatable. We'll show you Surfside when we get up to deck 7. We're gonna curl around here though. We have Park West here in the corner. You also have a shop here. Now this shop sells some merchandise. It's called 6th and Main. They sell lanyards, sweaters, hoodies, t-shirts, like hats, a wider range of more like adult style. Go into Playmakers here. Now Playmakers does have some video games inside that are extra cost, so make sure you discuss that with your kids before you come in. You got seating options. There's a giant sports bar. They got foosball tables, pool tables, Donkey Kong, Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man. Those games are all included. So the foosball, they got shuffleboard in the back, which we'll show you in a minute. Pac-Man, Donkey Kong, those are included and free to play. The racing games over here are an extra charge as well, but multiple foosball tables, tons of booth seating over here around the bar as well. You can come in here and order your favorite bar foods, nachos, onion rings, typical bar food menu. It is an extra cost to dine here. Everything is a la carte. If you do have a dining package though, however, you can use your dining package in Playmakers. Got a air hockey over there. The air hockey is extra charge. Again, the pool tables are free though. The shuffleboard table is free. Now here you have an owner's box. Now the owner's box is an extra charge. You can rent out this space for your group of friends. Come in here and watch the big game. A little private area with some seating. You can order some champagne. You got bar service that comes in as well. And then all the way in the back we have Absolute Zero. Right now, this area is closed. We will come in here though and take some video of Absolute Zero. We came in here and watched the ice show already. The ice show is amazing. There's a couple of different ones. Again, another Coca-Cola freestyle machine, but we will come in Absolute Zero and take some footage of it, and we will plug that in right now. All right, so again, we are in Absolute Zero. Look at what the seating is like. Circular seating. They have handicapped seating up top. They actually have a lift elevator that gets from deck 6 down here for anybody that is in a wheelchair. This is the family-friendly ice show. I can't remember the name of it. But this is going to be family-friendly, more geared towards kids, I guess. We'll see. So something to note, this is also where they typically would do the laser tag on the ship. They have not had it available on our sailing. They had issues with the floor that goes over the ice yesterday when they were trying to do a show in here. I'm not sure if that's why they haven't done the laser tag, is the issues with the flooring, but laser tag has not been available on this sailing. All right, we are gonna pick it back up here, walking out of 6th and Main and Park West by the aft elevator shafts. And we are going to walk towards the promenade. The captain making an announcement. Alright, we're going to walk to the promenade, and I am going to let them finish their announcements, and we'll pick it up here in a second. Alright, here we are on the promenade, walking in on deck 6. I love how the deck on 6 walks all the way around as well. Some more cool artwork, some dominoes here. Go into Boleros. I did want to point out they have an ATM station over there as well. As soon as you walk in on the right hand side, you're going to have the Schooner Bar. A schooner bar is a staple on Royal Caribbean. You're going to find this bar on every Royal Caribbean ship. Now this seems to be a little updated version of it. You're not going to find as much of the grainy woods and stuff like that. You still do have a couple of the sails over there. You got the schooner bar, some areas to sit by the windows and overlook the side of the ship as well. I love this promenade deck. I love how it's so lit up, so many open windows. We are going to do a full circle around the promenade to get to both sides. We're going to start on this side. We will make our way to the other side once we make that circle. So here you have Giovanni's Table. This is a specialty restaurant, the Italian restaurant on board. Absolutely amazing food. Again, it is an extra charge if you do have the dining package. However, the dining package does work here. Cool artwork again. You got a bicycle here. You got the bar right in front. You can come order a drink. Anybody can access this bar. You do not have to dine at Giovanni's and pay the charge to use any of the bars at any of the specialty restaurants. All of them are accessible to anybody, even if you don't want to pay the specialty dining. So just wanted to point that out if you have a drink package and you want to utilize it at any of the bars on board. So here you have a little band area. They'll put people up here playing music. You'll have singers up here. You'll have dancers up here. You see these little ropes. On the first night of your cruise, you're going to have balloons all the way up and down the promenade. There's some pretty good views of the Pearl up here as well. Pearl Cafe over there, we'll get there in a minute. But they'll have a gigantic balloon drop the first night. I think when I was talking to them on the first day, I think I said it was like 10,000 balloons or something ridiculous like that, that they literally drop on the promenade deck. It's crazy, crazy. Again, so much artwork. Like, we're going into dueling pianos now. Look at the art on the wall. Do got some more seating options over there above Sorrento's. Again, we'll get over there in a minute. Look at the windows though. I love how they did the animated windows above Sorrento's next to the Attic Comedy Club. Such a cool feature. I love that. Here on the right you have dueling pianos. Now this is a brand new venue on board Royal Caribbean ships. They've had it in the past, but they've kind of brought it back. Piano bar. They have dueling pianos at night. They have some specialty drinks. You can come up here. They have a drink that actually has pop rocks in it. It's kind of cool. But huge venue. They do a lot of activities in here throughout the day as well, different trivias and stuff. So it's kind of a multi-purpose bar, but at nighttime it's kind of devoted to the dueling pianos. Now I will say it does get extremely busy. You do want to get here early for the dueling pianos. It is one of the more popular venues, but I have noticed we are now on day 5 of our 7-day cruise. We went on day 4 and it was not as busy as it was the first night. So the later in the cruise, probably the better chance that you're going to have at getting a table later if you don't want to sit and wait. Again, some more cool artwork outside. They're playing the saxophone, guy playing the saxophone. There's so much amazing artwork throughout the ship. So over here tucked in the corner is going to be the attic. Now the attic is the comedy club on board. They are closed right now, but we will take some video footage of the attic. You got Zoltar. Does anybody want to get a reading from Zoltar? So cool. For $2.50 though. I think I'm gonna pass Zoltar. I think I'm comfortable with myself. I don't think I need a reading. Is that okay, Zoltar? Thank you, sir. All right, y'all. We'll plug in a video of the comedy club right now. All right, y'all. Well, I tried to get footage of the attic to show it on the video, but we are on the last day of the cruise and it is still closed. They actually moved the comedy show to the theater tonight, so I'm not sure if they're having like technical difficulties. Hi, Zoltar. Or what's going on with the attic on our cruise, but we were not able to get in, so we'll have to go to the Royal Theater for the comedy show. All right, so leaving the comedy club. Like, look at those windows. That's so cool. I love the art where the people dancing in the windows. It reminds me of the movie Home Alone, when he's doing the whole scene with people dancing inside so the crooks think people's home. So much decoration. You got the brick walls. Again, the seating here on top of Sorrento's. A view across from dueling pianos as well, and Giovanni's. 5 and 6 are some of the busiest decks on the ship, but even at the busiest times, y'all, the Promenade does not feel crowded. On the first day, it was a little bit crowded when everybody was getting on the ship and checking out the Pearl and stuff, but after the first day, it's so wide, it's so big. Now, they do have a parade and stuff they do on the Promenade. It does get a little bit busier for that. Could be hard to find seating and stuff on the side, so you want to get here early for any of the activities, the balloon drop, the parade, stuff like that. But other than that, it's a great venue. It's so wide, so much spaces, everything's spread out, so it doesn't feel as crowded as some of the promenades on other ships. So right behind me here, you are going to have the Pearl Cafe. We got a bunch of people over there ordering drinks and stuff right now, but they do have a drink station over here where you can come any time of the day. You can get your regular coffees. You can get different flavors of water. You got hot water, soy milk, whole milk, half and half, decaf coffee, regular coffee. All of these options are complimentary. You do not have to have a drink package to come over here and use this. But if you do have a drink package, they do have really good coffee here. They also have little items that you can pick up and grab and go. Deli sandwiches, fruit cups, parfaits, more sandwiches on the other side over here as well. You see all the people working hard back here, but I would suggest they have a pulled pork sandwich. Oh my goodness, it's so good. So good. So there is the drink station. Amazing artwork again. You got the whale up top, tons of seating options, ceiling to floor windows, 3-story windows. So cool. And get to the other side. We got a bunch of people here, so I'm trying to be respectful. All right, again, tons of seating options, great views outside. Look from the Pearl from the upper deck. You can walk down. Panels are all like kind of sitting still right now. They don't have music going, but the panels dance to the music. It's so cool. Down to the Promenade. And then you got the seating area. You can literally just come and sit. They had an activity on the deck last night and people were sitting on like these steps, using it as like stadium seating. Pretty cool. You have the Voom internet booth. If you have any questions, if you have an internet package or want an internet package, you can come here and discuss that with them as well. Guest services, if you're not sure where to find that, you can go to guest services and they can help you with that as well. All right, so here we are all the way on the other side of the Schooner Bar in Boleros. Boleros, again, another staple Latin style dance club. They'll have Latin music in here at night. Pretty big dance floor on this one. Some of the dance floors on Boleros have gotten a little bit smaller, but this one's actually pretty big with tons of seating options. Again, I love the different chairs. You got the padded chairs, you got the couches, you got those chairs with the ottomans and tables that you can put your feet up. You got the bar, of course, which is going to have a specialty drink. All venues have like one or two like different drink menus for each venue. It is so cool. All right, y'all. Well, that's the circle. We're going to go all the way to the forward elevators now, and we'll pick it up from there. So I did want to point out as we are walking towards the other end of the ship, they do have a staircase here that goes from the Pearl Cafe over here that goes up to Central Park. Again, like I said, every part of the ship, it feels connected. The way that you can get pretty much from deck 4 to 8 with a staircase. They have the escalators that are going to be down on 5, which I don't think we showed on 5, so I'll plug that in here. But you see the escalators there on the Promenade? Those escalators lead you from the Promenade down to the casino, back and forth. On ports and stuff, they're going to have both of them going down, both of them coming back up on when you're coming back from port to try to get from the gangways back up to the Promenade quicker. All right, here y'all, we are on deck 6 at the front of the ship. So we're going to have the Crown Lounge, the escape room, and the top half of the fitness center. Here's your Crown Lounge. So this is going to be for like Diamond members and above, Suite members, stuff like that. They have different venues in the night, different food options, stuff like that. Got these little advertisements all around the ship. So this is actually going to be the escape room on this side. Note the escape room is not finished yet. It is not finished. So they have not had that available on our sailing. Something else that they have not had available on our sailing is laser tag. in the ice rink area. It is an option that they do have. It's advertised as having it. They did have it previously on other sailings, but they have not offered it on our particular sailing for whatever reason. So this is going to be access on deck 6. We were down on deck 5 and showed you the fitness center, but it was locked and I couldn't get in. So I'm not sure if maybe that's just like a crew only fitness area. You got some spin bikes, it looks like, out here. So then you got an open area over here where they're gonna do like yoga classes and stuff like that. They also do spin classes, all sorts of activities in the fitness center. If you want your kids to have access to the fitness center, you do need to sign a waiver for them on the first day. They can do consultations and stuff in here as well. Help get you on track to what you want to do. All right, so they have a staircase here. So it looks like you can access it from 6 or 5, and the staircase takes you down to 5, so we can get down to 5. So it's not a crew only fitness center that we saw earlier in the video. Again, the bikes that outlook the windows, I'm gonna try to avoid. There's some people in here working out. I don't want to interrupt anybody's place. So they got TVs in front, you can watch the game, stuff like that. Again, plenty of treadmills, stuff like free weights, weight machines, the balls over there. So many different options. I'm not going to go through all of it because there are people in here working out, but just to give you a general idea of what they have available. I have different like towel stations and stuff that you can come grab your towels for working out as well. Like I said, tons of machines, tons of ways to look out. All right, so we are down on deck 5 now. We are going to go out and I'm going to pick it up. That's going to conclude deck 5 and 6. We will pick it back up on deck 7 and get to Surfside neighborhood. All right, here we are on deck 7, Surfside area, staterooms. The mid and front ship is all staterooms on deck 7, so it's only going to be the Surfside neighborhood. Let's go check that out now. There's the pink flamingo. Bathrooms. So there's the entrance down on deck 6 that you can take the stairs up as well. You got seating area outside. This is gonna be the Surfside eatery. Cool artwork. You got these people around the ship that kind of look almost real. She's looking like she's taking a picture. So you have over here on the right is going to be the arcade. So the arcade again is an extra cost. Discuss it with your kids ahead of time. The games can get a little bit pricey in here. So most of the games, what we realize, are around $2.50, $3 a piece. But you have all sorts of games: skee ball, air hockey, the little basketball hoops, racer style of games. You got claw machines and the skill games as well. The prize center over there where you can redeem your tickets. All the balcony rooms. You got the infinite balconies, the regular balconies. So cool. So you got Surfside Eatery over here. Surfside Eatery is going to be like a small version of the Windjammer. So like breakfast, they're going to have like your normal bacon, eggs, sausage, stuff like that. Hamburgers, hot dogs, like grab and go items, like buffet style in the mornings and afternoons. Now here you have the carousel in the middle. The carousel is free as well. There is no additional cost. Your kids can ride that as much as they please. I love the seating and how they design this whole neighborhood around kids. Over here in the corner too, you do have a staircase that goes up to deck 8. You got a little shop up there as well. You can access Central Park, but there's also a slide over here that goes from deck 8 down to Surfside neighborhood. So kids can just run up the stairs and go down the slide as much as they want. I just love how they designed this and made it kind of kid friendly. You could literally come to this neighborhood and spend the whole day. You have food options, you have a bar here, so you could literally spend the whole day in Surfside. The splash pad, the kids pool. Here's Sugar Beach. It's a candy shop on board. They have like bad candy. You can buy candy by the pound as well. It is not open right now, but there's a little bit of a view of what it looks like inside. It is additional cost for the candy shop. Here you have a little climber. The kids can climb up. Little activities up there for them to play. Little like stair climber thing here. It's all about fun for the kids, all about climbing. Plenty of seating though for the adults. So you have the Surfside Eatery over there, which like I said is kind of like a buffet style. You do have a towel station there as well as a life vest station if you need towels or to pick up a life vest for your kids. Sprinkles ice cream is free. This is open throughout the day as well. The Surfside Bites, this is kind of like a grab and go option on board on the Surfside. So you have your main bites, it's popcorn chicken, hot dog, cheeseburger, a pizza toasty, which I haven't tried yet, French fries, cinnamon sugar churros, a confetti cookie, fruit skewers. So it's literally grab and go. This is complimentary and included in the price of your cruise fare. It is windy up here right now. We are docked in Cozumel. So over here you have a full condiment station as well, drink station, complimentary waters, juices, teas, lemonades. All of that is complimentary in the price of your cruise fare if you do not have a drink package. So tons of, again, the seating is absolutely amazing on the ship. The way they designed it is so fun. You got the splash pad here, splash away bay on the ship for the kids. A couple little small water slides, the dumping bucket, some fountains and stuff to play in. Over here you have, this is what's called the Lemon Toast Bar. So this is going to be the mommy and me bar concept on Royal Caribbean. Cool place, you can come here, let your kids hang out in the splash pad or the kids kiddie pool. That is really cool if you ask me, because it overlooks the back of the ship. It's kind of like a kid's version of the Hideaway pool. So they have the Hideaway for adults only, and then they have a kids version up here that mom and the kids, or dad and the kids, can hang out in. Little slides, little just fun little water activities. But the mommy and me bar here, kids can get a mocktail, mom and dad can get an alcoholic beverage and hang at the pool and watch their kids. Do make sure you keep an eye on your kids though. They do have lifeguards, but it is not the lifeguard's responsibility to babysit your kids. So private townhouse suite, guests only. So if you have this townhouse, you can stay here. You got a mailbox, but I'm gonna give you a little access here. They got their own like little ping pong table, own little seating area, counter area. I think this is the room that has the slides in it. I'm not positive, but tons of seating. Again, we are in Cozumel today. Hi, Cozumel. But tons of seating options as well all over the ship. Like, I just can't get enough of the difference. I mean, look at this, it's so cool. Again, the splash pad. Let's get over to the other side. There's one more place I wanted to show you, and that is going to be Pier 7. So Pier 7 is not included. It is a specialty restaurant. If you have a dining package, you can use the dining package there, but there is an additional cost for Pier 7. You do have the lifeguard station right there. They do have lifeguards that are staged on the actual splash pad and pool when it's open as well. But Pier 7, again, specialty restaurant. Let's see if we can take a sneak peek inside. Now, I have been told that, hey, how you doing? A little view of what it looks like inside. Pretty cool facility. So again, I have been told that if you dine at Pier 7, that kids do eat free with the paying adult. So I don't know if that's a fact or not. If anybody knows and wants to throw that in the comments down below, please feel free to give us a little bit of a clarification on that. But that's pretty much your Surfside area. I said tons of balconies, the artwork, the flamingo eyes up there. So cool the way they have this design, so pretty. You can see the water slides as well. That's gonna be it for deck 7. We will pick it up on deck 8. All right, here we are, deck number 8. You got Surfside on the back. This is gonna be the upper level entrance to Surfside that we showed you. The slide was on. Central Park and Empire Supper Club and some staterooms at the front of the ship. So let's go into Surfside real quick. Let's show you the upper level entrance. Be a little bit better view. Again, they have another one of the viewing stations. They got all these recycle stations throughout the ship as well, y'all, for your bottles, aluminum cans, paper and plastic, stuff like that. So here is the upper deck. This is the Sunshine and Sunrise shop. It looks like a kid's shop. They got lanyards and stuff and all sorts of stuff like kids bottles, some essentials, sunscreen, stuff like that, book bags, some snacks, all sorts of stuff. So here is a slide that slides down to Surfside. I'm not gonna do it, I'm a little bit too old for this, but pretty cool. Your kids can come from Central Park and slide right down in. Staircase if they wanna run up and do it again. One thing I did want to point out too about the eatery over there is it is a lot less crowded in the morning times and in lunchtime, especially the morning times, a lot less crowded than the Windjammer is. So if you're looking for another option, Windjammer tends to get busier around 8 to 8:30 in the morning. So if you go before then, it is definitely not as crowded. But the Surfside Eatery, again, is going to be your same type of breakfast foods, bacon, sausage. Ooh, look at the plants. We go into Central Park. Hear the birds chirping as soon as you walk out here. Look at the ceiling to floor plants. You got some Central Park view staterooms. It looks like those are infinite balconies. Got regalia, some fine watches, jewelry. Any of y'all wanting to splurge on some duty-free jewelry while you are at sea? Over on the other side, you have Lou's Jazz and Blues. Let's go over there and take a look. I love how they have these lighting things to where they allow the sunlight to shine down into the promenade deck. So something that's different on Icon, they don't have the rising tide bar in Central Park. Partly due to because of where the Pearl is and the structure of the ship and all of that stuff, but there is no rising tide bar, but it is a lot wider. So this is Lou's Jazz and Blues. You got a bar over there. They have a full jazz band that comes in here and plays. They do other activities in here as well. Tons of seating options. Great entertainment as always. We came in here the other day and we're listening to the jazz band and they were absolutely phenomenal. They do have music out here in Central Park as well. They'll have guys that'll set up little mobile stations and play guitars, and you know, orchestra will come out here and play. So many music options on board as well. Again, the artwork is everywhere. The live plants, all open air up top. You can probably hear the birds chirping in the background. But again, there's regalia over there on that side. So this here is a little walk-up station. It's a champagne bar called Bubbles. It's like kind of like a grab and go for champagne. You can go up, grab you a glass on the go in Central Park. There's another one of the viewing machines over there, but so much lively plants, seating options in Central Park, little nooks and crannies like over there that you can just go sit down, read a book, enjoy the sounds of Central Park. Over here you have Park Cafe. That's going to be another grab and go option. They are open for breakfast and lunch mainly. Snacks into the early evening time. The beef Cummelwick sandwich here is absolutely amazing. Got people in there, but it's just like a grab and go. They got fruit, salad stations, different sandwiches, a bagel bar, a drink station, a dessert station, all that good stuff. Seating inside and outside. Again, another seating option over there. Again, just the artwork, the plant work, everything on this ship is amazing. You see the diver up there that looks like they're diving into Central Park. Let's zoom in on that a little bit. You have tons of these around the ship. It is so cool. Again, floor to ceiling, just live plants, trees, all over the place in Central Park. I really like how they've done Central Park on the Icon. They've updated it, added more, artwork. Here you have a trellis bar. Trellis bar is a staple to Central Park. And one thing they did add to the trellis bar on Icon is they do have food options now. It's a little like, you know, small little bite food options. It does cost extra though. It is not included in the price of your cruise fare. So if you wanted to order any of that stuff while you're hanging out at the trellis bar listening to the birds chirp, you can do that. Here we have a Zumi in the Park. A Zumi in the Park, this is a walk-up window, a sushi window where you can come grab sushi on the go. Just go up, tell them what you want. They already have it pre-made in the window. And then you have the Azumi, hibachi, and sushi. Well, they are closed. Nope, their door's opening. Yay, we get to go in and give a look. They are not open right now, but we'll give you a little peek anyway. So here they have plenty of seating options. As you see, tables, you can come in here and just order sushi. They have the sushi bar over that way, or you can come in and enjoy specialty dining, sit down at the hibachi tables and have the chef cook in front of you. It's a great entertainment as well as great food option. If you have the specialty dining package, it does work in Azumi. You can use it here. There are plenty of different specialty dining options. You can choose one restaurant, 2 restaurants. You can do an unlimited package. So much plant work. All right, here we have Chops Grill. Again, Chops Grill has seating inside and outside. Here's another one of those light stations. Like I said, these are cool because it just opens up light, as you can see down in there. Shines all the way down into the promenade by where Sorrento's is. So I love how they've added so much sunlight down to the promenade, not only with the floor to ceiling walls, but everything else as well. Take a sneak peek at Chops Grill. So the decoration's a little bit different. It's a little bit updated in there. The teardrop lighting is so cool. Got people in there working and they're getting ready, so I'm not going to go in there and interrupt them. Floor to ceiling windows, so cool. Like I said, what they've done with this ship is absolutely amazing. Some of the updates they've made, how it's just so wide open. One more thing I wanted to point out about Central Park, y'all see how empty it is. Like, the ship does not feel crowded. The only time we thought it was crowded was the first day when everybody was getting on the ship. But since then, it's just been really calm, really like no sense of crowd at all. I mean, look at the artwork, so cool. They have this on pretty much every floor. Let's go in here. This is the Empire Supper Club. So this is like the high-end supper club that they have on the ship. Hey, how are you? So this here is going to be entertainment. You're going to have people singing and, you know, playing jazz music, stuff like that. So it's like an 8-course meal. Each course comes with a drink, but it's got a hefty price tag. It's around $200 a person to dine in here. They have 2 top tables, 4 top tables. It's really like that immense full feel of a dining experience where each course has a theme, each course has a song, each course has an entree and a drink. So a really cool experience. Again, zoom, Empire Supper Club. So if you're interested in Empire Supper Club, that does not include it in the dining package, however, not part of the dining package. All right, y'all, that's going to be it for deck 8. As you can see, on deck 9, 10, and 11 is all staterooms. All staterooms. 12 and 14 as well are going to be all staterooms, with the exception of the spa at the front of the ship. So we'll go up there next to the spa. All right, here we are, y'all, on deck 12. As you can see, spa and staterooms. The spa is currently closed on deck 12. We'll jump up to 14 real quick to see if it's open up there. Maybe we can give you a sneak peek of the entrance. Right there it says the main entrance is on deck 14, so we will go check that out and see if we can't get you a slight view at least. All right, y'all, here is deck 14. This is the spa area as well. We have people in there doing treatments and stuff, so I'm going to try to avoid showing all of it, but I did want to show just one thing. You got the Vitality Cafe here. It's a good place to come and get some protein drinks in the morning. They got Powerades, Gatorades, little grab and go snack items as well. There is an extra charge for that, but you can come in and get the smoothies and stuff as part of your drink package if you wanted to come and get you a protein drink or a smoothie or a Powerade. All of those are included in the price of your drink package. Now, one thing to point out with the spa, they have literally everything. They have thermal suites, they have the steam rooms, the saunas, they have a hair station, a nail station, massages. They literally have every type of spa treatment. I think they have nail place. Every type of spa treatment you can imagine. They are going to have showers. They're going to have all of that included back there. Again, people are in there getting treatment, so I'm not going to go in and show it into detail. Okay, y'all, we are here on deck 15. I wanted to show y'all this. They have these all posted throughout the ship as well. It's a little bit of the cruise compass. It's also on the app. Make sure you download the app before you get on board the ship. Now, we are here at the AquaDome market. I'm going to go in through the main entrance to see the AquaDome, but I wanted to show you something here. They have a menu here of all the options at the AquaDome. Creme de la crepe, the salted caramel crepes are so good. Then you have ginger, fortune cookies at ginger, Max mac and cheese. You have different types of macaroni and cheese. Then you have feta Mediterranean and toast and garden. So a bunch of different options. Keep in mind as well, all of those options are included in the price of your cruise fare. They are free dining venues in the AquaDome marketplace. So we are here at the aft elevators. No, I'm sorry, excuse me. We are in the forward elevators on deck 15. Look at the artwork. So pretty. All right, so here is the AquaDome. So Royal Caribbean reimagined the AquaDome and put it on top of the ship. An engineering amazement, to say the least. They literally lifted this entire dome of glass, which I'll show you on the outside, onto the ship, which is an amazing feat. So you got a little tech booth here, you got tech booth there, you got tech booths there. So much technology went into this show. We saw clips of the show. I'll try to throw a few of them in here as well. The seating does get packed, so make sure you do show up early. You do have like suite, star class, sky class seating back here. They do put reservations on this as well when the shows are about to start. Handicap seating back here as well. It does get kind of hard to see sometimes though from the back because you can't see all of the way up top stuff. Next here is Hook Seafood. Hook Seafood is a specialty dining venue. So if you have the specialty dining package, you can dine here for free. It isn't, well, not free, but it's included in your specialty dining package. Or you can just come in here and buy just this one restaurant by itself. It's kind of like a New England style seafood restaurant. They do have a private table. We can't go in right now because they're closed, but they do have a private table back there all the way in the back with a private experience. I want to say it seats about 16 people, so it does seat quite a bit. But if you have a large group that's looking for kind of like a fine dining experience to kind of specialty, you know, private dining, that probably would be a good option for you. Now here you have the overlook. Now here's the pods. You have different levels of pods that you can go up and overlook out the windows. Like I said, total amazement at the windows and the panels, how they designed this ship. So many great views off the back of it. Said you got some on the floor here, you got some that's up high like this one here. But to give you an idea what the pods look like, real padded. They got, you know, table to put your drinks. They got USB and cord outlets, plugs all over the place. Nice little place to chill out. There's AquaDome Market over there. We'll get there in a minute. We're just going to do a little circle here around the overlook. Again, another one of the eyesight test things that you could look out over the ship. Here you have the overlook bar. Get down these steps here. Again, y'all, every bar has like their specialty cocktails that they serve. Look at all these seating options though. Not only do you have the pods up top, you have these little like cage style chairs here. Some little wick chairs here with some padded cushions and pillows and footstools to put your feet up on and rest. Look at these, got the little canopy over them. Some private little tables, little loungers. So many seating options on this ship, it's ridiculous. And so many good views. Let's do like a full circle here. Again, you got plenty of like bench seating, so much decor. Look at like the fish tanks. That is so cool. Alright, we're gonna go up the other side of the overlook. So the overlook is only accessible on deck 15, I believe. Not sure if you can get from it from 14. Rye and Bean. So this is gonna be a specialty coffee shop on board as well. You come in here in the morning, get your specialty coffees. They do serve cocktails in the evening as well. So if you have a drink package and you want to indulge in that. Some prices if you don't have the drink package. I mean, the prices aren't horrible. I mean, kind of in line with what you would expect to pay at a place on land. Might actually be cheaper than Starbucks, to be honest. See all the tech stuff that's behind the scenes of the AquaDome. There's so much that goes into this show. It's crazy. The pool. Now the big circle up there, there's actually a waterfall, 360-degree waterfall that they run at different times, and then obviously when the show is running they use that as well, but sometimes they'll just have it running during the daytime as well. The seating, I will say down here, you are going to want to bring like a towel or something. The show is kind of long, and sitting on these benches, they have the ridges, not the most comfortable thing in the world as well. I'm pretty sure those seats down there are reserved for like probably Pinnacle or Star Class, Sky Class, something like that. All right, let's move on. So it's a big circle in the AquaDome. So cool how they put it on the top of the ship. It's indoors. They do still have to cancel shows from time to time, depending on the waves and the weather. They actually thought they were going to cancel the show last night, but they actually got it in. So they don't have to cancel as often with it being indoors, but it still does happen from time to time. So you do have a drink station over here as well in the AquaDome market. So you have hot water stations, you have lemonades, iced tea, strawberry kiwi, water. These are all over the ship. They have different flavored waters. They have fruit punch, different flavors of lemonades, ice and water machine as well. All of this is complimentary, different teas, different coffees. They got milk chocolate. All of that is included in the price of your cruise fare. Obviously the hand washing stations, make sure you're utilizing those when you first come in. Again, some more menus. So this is a little bar area at the end. When they're open, they will have it set up. You can get like beers. It's not a full service bar. It's pretty much like canned drinks, your beers, your, you know, Bacardi canned drinks, you know, White Claws or whatever those things are. So here you have Toasting Garden, a little preview. They got Monte Cristos and different sandwiches, Feta Mediterranean. As you can see, look at that, it's cooking back there. Oh, it smells so good. The mac and cheese place, you can see the big tub of macaroni there they're getting ready. So again, they got bacon mac, which is really good, the classic, chili mac, broccoli mac. Wasn't a fan of the pepperoni mac, but hey, don't be a hater, you never know. Stir fry, ginger. You got fortune cookies here too. It's gonna tell my fortune. It's gonna say, Barry, Royal Caribbean needs to invite you to live on their ship for free. That's what my fortune cookie is gonna say. Creme de la crepe. Absolutely amazing. Looks like they have a soft serve ice cream over here too. I believe that's what that is. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. Looks like it to me. But there's tons of options, y'all. They have a menu, but they have like strawberries, bananas, the caramel sauce, the Nutella, the chocolate sauce. You can literally make your own combination of crepes. Again, another drink section of included drinks. Tons and tons of seating options inside as well. And this option is open late at night as well. It's normally open, not all of them. Creme de la Crepe closes at like 9, but the other options are open till about midnight from what we've noticed on our sailing. So if you're looking for something late at night to eat, that might be a good option as well. All right, we're gonna go back out here into the forward elevator shaft, show you what else we got to show you here on deck 15. So here we are at the AquaDome Market. We're gonna scroll through Chill Island out on the pool deck real quick, and then we'll finish up at the Windjammer. The Windjammer is gonna be very, very busy right now. I might have to take video after it slows down and plug that in later, but we shall see. I love how elevator shafts, like they're really not busy after the first day. Certain times when they let out shows and stuff, it gets a little bit busy, but nowhere near like it is on other ships. So when you come out here on deck 15, this is part of Chill Island as well. As you can tell, there is tons and tons of seating options everywhere on this ship. Back entrance to the AquaDome Market. There's like 3 ways to get to the AquaDome Market on this ship. As you can see, the little like bird cages again, like just so cool. I love all of the color, the different types of seating options. Again, the artwork, the people that are around the ship taking pictures. Again, the diver that looks like they're diving. So cool. Royal Caribbean's design, their entertainment, they're by far and above the best of the best in the cruise line industry, in my opinion. You got another lime and coconut bar here. Again, there are 3 bars. They do have beer on tap, which is something they've been starting to add to a lot of their venues on the ship. You used to not be able to get that on the pool deck on Royal Caribbean ships. Just a few venues on board had that. But they have a bigger selection now around certain venues, and more venues are offering it. A little bit of a look at the menu: the Goombay Smash, Rum Punch, Watermelon Rita. Tons of drink options around the ship as well. We're gonna do a big circle here around Chill Island on the pool deck, and then we will get to the Windjammer at the front. Again, the bottom of the champagne glass hot tub. Up the stairs to the next level. Lime and coconut. I love how they got the bench seating there as well. Like, there's literally so many seating options. So many shaded options, color chairs. These padded like lay down beds are so cool too. You got your typical lounge chairs as well. Hot tub. Now this pool here, this is a Royal Bay pool. This is the biggest pool at sea. Biggest pool on any cruise ship in the world, which makes sense because it is the biggest cruise ship in the world currently. Again, you got showers. There's literally showers, towel stations, tons and tons of hot tubs. I have never seen this many hot tubs on a ship. There's got to be 15 of them at least. I mean, there's literally towel stations and hot tubs and showers everywhere. Speaking of towel station, there's another one there. So with the towels are free as well. You just give them your SeaPass card. You want to make sure you do return them, because they will charge your account. I think it's like $25 if you don't return the pool towel. So make sure you do that by the last day of your cruise to avoid any of those charges. Again, we're just going to do a big circle here because I wanted to show you the other side as well, because they're not the same like they used to be. Like, you'd go on a Royal Caribbean ship and both sides of the ship would be the same. This ship is so different. You got a local fresh over here, another complimentary option. You got the margarita bar here. What's great about this is they fresh made tortillas. Everything is freshly made. They got burritos, they got quesadillas, you got tacos, you got nachos. They have a topping station set up with anything from chili and cheese to, I mean, just whatever you could imagine to put on a taco. Pulled pork, chicken, like anything you could imagine to put on a taco. They do have a couple of salsa stations as well. They'll have cheese, sour cream, different salsas, guacamole. Hand washing station, obviously. So it's just kind of a grab and go place. El Loco Fresh is, you know, your Mexican style food on board. They're normally open, you know, early in the afternoon, and they stay open not all the way through dinner, but you know, early evening. So they're open for a majority of the day. Again, another hot tub. So many hot tub options. Sneak over here and get a look at, I mean, look at these chairs, look at the little stools. I mean, another shaded seating option. Let's see if we can sneak over here. Oh, I wanted to show you this too real quick. So they added these on the ship as well, these little netting bed things. These things are so cool and fun to relax. They do get very hot though in port. So like when you go to lay on them, it's gonna like burn your skin hot. But when the ship's moving or at the evening time, it's a lot more comfortable. They got a little climber area here for the kids, little swings, little like hammock style seats to sit in. Like literally the seating on this ship is not only colorful, but it's just, there's literally any style of seating you could imagine on this ship. You got some more sitting over there, the little hammock chairs. Just come over here and do a little walk around. Like y'all see the seating, right? We are at port today, so it isn't very busy on the ship right now, but even when it is busy, it doesn't feel busy. For as many people are on the ship, we are at capacity on this ship right now, and it just doesn't feel like it. You got another pool here that's overlooking the side of the ship. Excuse me. I mean, how cool is this? You just come up chill. They got a little small area with these cool little chairs. You can put your feet in the water or get submerged in the water and just overlook the side of the ship. So many seating options. It's cool. Another towel station. Literally every pool, y'all, has a shower. There's another shower, a towel station, a bar. There's so many food and drink options on this ship, y'all, as well. I can't even tell you the exact number of food options. There's well over 20 food options on the ship though. There's even more included options on this ship than there's been on any Royal Caribbean ship in the past. So here we got the other lime and coconut bar. Again, so we got a slide here that goes from the top deck down here. Like they literally thought of everything. How cool is that? Some more seating in the shade here, some little padded chairs. You got sprinkles, the soft serve ice cream, tons of different flavors, but look how cool this is. How fitting is that to be next to sprinkles? And look at these chairs, y'all, these loungers. They're like those soft like boba chairs or whatever they're called. I don't even know the name of them. So cool. So many loungers. Let's walk around this way, go back on the side. You got a little ping pong place up here. I like how they enclose this now so the wind doesn't really affect it, but you can come in here and play ping pong for free. You got some kids in here playing, so I'm gonna try to move and show around without the kids. Bathrooms, again, located all throughout the ship. Again, the ping pong tables, enclosed space. You don't have to worry about the balls flying all over the place everywhere. Really cool design. It's closed, all closed in. All right, it's just a big loop. Again, we just came from there, the hot tub, the lime and coconut right there. And that is deck 15. I believe the only thing left on 15, I believe, is the windjammer. Let's walk in here and see how busy it is though. Okay, so here at the beginning of the windjammer, you see the hand washing stations. They have the washy-washy people singing. Go through pasta station, like charcuterie station, toppings for the hamburger bar. You got obviously plates, silverware, hot dogs, hamburgers, toppings for hot dogs. You got like chili, cheese sauce, grilled onions, chicken fingers, fries, mac and cheese, condiment stations. You have a whole long line of desserts as well. You have crusted turkey, brats, grilled snapper, a whole wide range of vegetable options. Grilled shrimp, beef, daub duvet, I don't know how to pronounce that. Look at some of the artwork that they have on too. It's cool. I don't know what it's, is that a cheese wheel? Roasted chicken. These are really good. The corn fritters, mashed potatoes. They got a full salad station as well. The bakery station, which is normally up at the front right there. You can smell it as soon as you come in, the baked bread. Of course, the beverage stations. This is going to be a mimic on both sides, are going to be the exact same. It does go all the way back around. You have an international food station here. It has more pasta. You got Indian food, stuff like that. Let's go all the way to the back. You got some Coca-Cola freestyle machines. You have a bar here that you can get cocktails and stuff from. They also have energy drinks. I found out Ray got Red Bull. Some of the stuff in the back is the same as well, but you have gluten-free options, and they actually have a full stir-fry station as well. More seating in the back, and it just does a complete circle around. It's going to be the same on both sides. That is pretty much the look of the Windjammer. All right, y'all, here we are on deck 16. Again, the Sweet Neighborhood and Suites up front. I am gonna get a sneak peek of Coastal Kitchen though as well. Then we got Chill Island, and then we will finish up with Thrill Island and the Hideaway at the back of the ship. So here we have Coastal Kitchen. Coastal Kitchen is the suite restaurant on board if you have suite access. The food in there is amazing. It's so cool. It's got a view out there of the Aqua Theater too, so if you're sitting in here eating dinner, you can watch the Aqua show. It's really a cool venue, and the food in there is absolutely amazing. If you need help booking a suite, if you do not have a travel agent, or if you have questions, you can always reach out to us. We'll plug our email in right now. You can contact us with any questions. No obligation, of course. All right, we're going into Chill Island. Again, we have another hot tub here with handicap accessibility. So much colorful seating. So the life vests here are free to use for your kids. You just come grab one off a post, put it on them, you return it when you're done. A bunch of loungers. You have shaded options, you have options in the sun, you have options to put your feet in the water in the pool here. I like how the pool's got a bar there. So this is a swim and tonic. You can actually go in the pool, swim up, sit at the bar. They got little like bar ledges inside the pool that you could set your drinks on. It's a really cool feature. They do have menus that they actually throw in the pool that float around the pool. So they have like waiters that go by. You can just grab your menu, see what you want, order your drinks. Another shower. So they do have showers at pretty much every one of the pools. I love that feature. So these are all reserved seating. So these are some of the casitas that you could rent. As you see, there are USB ports in all of them. You got cooler stations as well. It does come with a side station that's got a giant bowl that they fill with ice and stuff. You want to order champagne or stuff like that. Cool little resting place though if you just want to chill for the day. You got a place in the sun that you could sit. You got a place under the canopy here with a little day bed that you could just relax in and overlook the water. Carnival is coming into port. But tons of different seating options, and everything is so colorful. So swim and tonic bar there. You do have towel stations as well, like I pointed out, pretty much in front of every pool. There's gotta be probably 5 or 6 towel stations on board. Tons of possibilities. Look at some of the artwork down there. It's so pretty. So again, everything on Icon is geared towards colorful, resort at sea type of a feeling. So you got a slide here. This is a cool feature they added on Icon too. It's closed right now, but they have these slides that you could slide from deck to deck. I know Anaya has enjoyed doing that. She's done it a few times. But I think that's a really cool feature that they added. So there's the hot tub that we just saw up on deck 17 in Cloud 17 area. It's kind of cool how it's shaped like a champagne glass. Really cool. Now here you got another lime and coconut. This is the second version. If y'all want to see some of the prices of the drinks without the drink package, you can get the souvenir cup as an addition for $5.99 extra. But this is the frozen bar, so they're gonna have different flavors of pretty much pre-frozen cocktails. They just add the alcohol to it if you want alcohol. If you have the refreshment package and you do not want alcohol, you can just come up here and order a virgin pina colada, hurricane, mango, watermelon, peach, strawberry, all sorts of options. This is also where you're gonna check in if you wanna rent one of the casitas, the daybed areas on the ship as well. Again, cool seating area just to chill and relax by the bar. So many seating options on Icon of the Seas, it's crazy. You also have these little binoculars. Let me see what it looks like. Oh, I guess you can just like zoom in and look out over the ocean and stuff. It moves, so you can kind of go wherever you want. Kind of look out off the ocean if you're up here just chilling out. Just continue on. Got a little stage area here. They have live bands that'll come up and play some Caribbean tunes and stuff. You can check your cruise planner. It'll have all the times that they're going live. Again, more color, more shade options, more sun options. So many loungers on this ship. I will say, it's so spread out. It never really seems so packed and busy with the way they design the ship. There's always lounge chairs available somewhere on the ship, both in the shade and in the sun. So chair hogs are not as much of a problem on Icon of the Seas. There's the Crown's Edge. We'll get to that. We're gonna do a full circle and come around Thrill Island. So there's one entrance to Thrill Island. There's another one on the other side of the ship. There's a lifeguard station here. They do have lifeguards staged at all of the pools. Gonna head in here. This is going to be the aft elevator shafts. And we'll start our tour of Thrill Island. So leaving Chill Island now. So they've kind of geared everything towards Coco Cay and the names of their stuff on Coco Cay. And so much color. All right, let's go out the side to Thrill Island. Excuse me, sorry. All right, here we are. Again, you have access up and down the decks all over the ship. Every deck is connected in so many ways. So here we are at Thrill Island. You do have another towel station here at the entrance. Again, so many more seating options. Another shower over here. So much color. I love the little teepee chairs too. Those are so cool looking. So here is one of the entrances to the water slides. There's two different stacks of water slides. There's 3 water slides on each stack. They have little cubby holes that you can put your belongings in, your shoes, your SeaPass cards, whatever you can put in there while you are doing the water slide activities. It feels like a legit water park up here. So here's your Category 6 water slides. They do have height requirements. You have 3 of them on this one. You have the Hurricane Hunter, the Storm Surge, and the Pressure Drop. It's so cool. It really feels like you are in an actual water park. They do have signage around that shows you which way everything is. They got a little beverage cart here that's shaped like a bicycle. That's cool. If you look it up, it's actually the Chill Island Bar beverage cart. That is so cool. I said, so much artwork, so much color. I love too how they have, so we are walking on like a boardwalk type walking now, but this over here is like a padded, almost think of a play area for kids, how it has a soft padded walkway. Really nice because these wooded walkways do get really slick when they get water on them, the same as the concrete pathways here. So to have that softer option that's not as slick when you're running around barefoot, like that option. All right, and as we get here to the back of the ship, we got the other stack of water slides over there. We'll get there in a minute. You got the storm chaser mats for the water slides here. There's the exit from the storm chaser slides, but we're gonna take a step up these stairs here. So something else to note on this ship, there's some areas that are not handicap accessible. The flow rider being one of them. There is no elevator access. You have to access this by stairs. They do have a lounge area up here that you can sit and bask in the sun if you want to do that. It's not currently going right now. We are in port. It's not open. But the flow rider, a fun little option. It's right on the back of the ship. Got a little bit more seating area up there. The surfboard tables are so cool. Here's where you'll check in for flow rider and sign the waivers if you wanted to do it. It is complimentary. They do have private sessions that you could book and they'll teach you how to do it, but for the most part it is a complimentary option. There's another one of those little things that look out over the water. Let's get back down here to Thrill Island. Let's go check out the other water slides. There's a view from down here, the sports court up top. Again, nice shaded option over here under the overhang. Another one of the teepee beds there. Another staircase to flow rider. Nice little lounge area here on the back of the ship to overlook the wake. Here is the other stack to the water slides. That is considered deck 20 up there, the entrance to the water slides. So here you have the Frightening Bolt and the Storm Chasers water slide, the second half of Category 6. Got a great view up here looking down into the Surfside neighborhood as well. So something I will add too is there's some options on Icon that they don't have that they did have on Oasis of the Seas. One of those options was the zip line that went across the boardwalk. They do not have the zip line anymore. There is no Johnny Rockets on board, which I believe this is the first ship that I can remember that does not have Johnny Rockets. Here is the mini golf course. So they do glow in the dark mini golf at night as well. It's really cool. It looks like it's a 9-hole mini golf course. It's designed like old school Coco Cay. I'll show you some of the artwork and pieces from it. So here's an adult only area. This is the Hideaway. This is one of the ways that you can access this. You can get it from the deck below as well. We're gonna go ahead and go down here and show you it while we're at the front of the ship. So you got a couple of hot tubs here at the front, kind of over, that one overlooking the side, this one over the back. Some cool seating options, more couches, pillows. It is a little windy up here today. So here is where you're gonna find the Hideaway pool. So they do have these beds that you could rent. The beds are extra. This is an adult only area, 18 and above. Plenty of seating options again. Some little scaled lounge seating areas. Some little day beds that are sitting out over the back of the ship. So tons and tons and tons of seating options. But as you can see, the Hideaway pool kind of, it overlooks the back of the ship. It's the first suspended pool at sea. Really cool. But when people see the video, it kind of freaks them out that they're right up against the glass. So I'll show you all this. There's actually a partition here, like a walkway that goes in between where the pool ends and where the back of the ship ends. So kind of a little security thing, I guess. Again, you do have a chairlift to this pool back here. I will say this. This is one of the areas where it seems accessible for people who are handicapped to actually get in the deep part of the water. There's another pool that has handicap accessibility, but it's only to the shallow area where you can like put your toes in. So again, another shower area. Again, I love this artwork. The pool floats everywhere. The towel station, you can pick up a towel. Tons of animals. They always got stuff decorated here. You see like the swans here. Bathrooms spread throughout the ship. So the signage of the bathrooms is a little bit different on the ship as well. I'll show you that in just a minute. And here you have the Hideaway bar. Tons of seating. Cool little umbrella couches to sit in the shade. Like I said, so many neat seating options on this ship. This is also where you'll check in if you want to reserve the day beds in the Hideaway pool or on the deck. So if you'll notice the signage of the bathrooms, they do say men's and women's, but they're smaller. This one's a family restroom. They have plenty of restrooms. They're just, it's a little bit harder to spot because the signage seems to be a little bit small. All right, I'm gonna go back up top by mini golf and I'll check back in when we get up there. All right, here we are back again. We just came back up from the entrance to the Hideaway. Again, the mini golf course. Again, glow in the dark at night is really cool because they have the light up balls. My kids love that idea. So if y'all see the airplane there, if y'all remember like, what, 20 years ago at Coco Cay, for all you old school Royal Caribbean people, before they made it a full water park and everything on Coco Cay, some of y'all might appreciate that. There's some stair access here. Get up to the pool court. So this is gonna be base camp over here. Here's the base camp bar. I love the seating options. Again, so much color, so much different options. You got the surfboard tables, you got the benches, picnic table style. But I gotta show y'all this. He is not out here right now, but normally they have a bird sitting right here. His name is Marty, and it's a big macaw, like red macaw bird. I will plug in a piece that we recorded of him when he was out here. I'll throw that in now before we get on to the next part of base camp. For a minute, I thought that was a real bird. That looks so real. Is it real? He's moving.
Hi, Marty.
His name's Marty.
Please do not
Did you hear him?
Yeah.
He squatted at you. That is so cool. All right, y'all, moving on to the rest of Thrill Island. So here we have base camp. So it is an eatery option, a cool place to hang out. Imagine coming up to the pool deck with your kids. They're running around on the water slides. You tell your kids, hey, we're gonna be at base camp if you need something. We're gonna come over here and hang out. They got the bar, you can get a drink. They do have food options. Some of them cost extra. You got waffle chicken nuggets, Wisconsin cheese curds, crispy shrimp bao bun. Now those are similar to the Asian style pork tacos they serve in the dining room, but it's a shrimp version of that. Grilled chicken sandwich, the smash burger, but they also have like hot dogs, tater tots, and the pretzels are amazing. We got one little thing over here in the entrance, in the center entrance from the elevator shaft that I want to show you as well. They got bags, bago, whatever you want to call it. There's so many different names for that game. You can come out here and play. Again, the artwork is so amazing on this ship. All right, here you have deserted milkshake bar. The door is open, so I'm gonna come in here and show you. But there's so many like ice cream candy options. The cups are decorated. They put little candies and stuff on them. You see the picture up there, some of the options. Now it is up anywhere from $14 to $18 for one of these, plus their gratuities. They do have shakes for like $9. You can get a float for like $7. But a cool little option. The straws that they have are edible as well. But if you want to splurge and do like a $20 fancy milkshake, you can do that here as well. All right, let's move on back through base camp. We'll go to the side, show you the rock climbing wall, the entrance to mini golf, the Crown's Edge. So much to do on the pool decks on these ships. And I love how they design the neighborhoods to where you have food, drinks, like everything in each part of the ship. Another Coca-Cola freestyle machine. If you've watched our videos, you know you do need a cup. One of the beverage packages, they give you a cup that has a RFID chip in it. You set it here and it activates the machine, and you can choose from an array of, they got probably over 100 options of drinks. Now if you did want water, anybody can come here with any cup and set it here and grab water without having the drink package. Water is free throughout the ship. These cool little soccer tables here. Like I said, so many seating options. So the entrance to mini golf is here. Mini golf is another one of those included activities in the price of your cruise fare. You do not have to pay for it. They got the clubs here. Choose your size club you want. They got this cool little doohickey thing that you push. See if I can't even get it to work. Oh, you push it in. So you push it in and pull it out. Maybe. There it goes. It's not working. There's no balls in it right now. They probably got to fill it up with balls. But you normally do. Oh, there we go. There's a ball. So you just like push in and pull out and you get a ball. Get your club. You can play as much as you want. Like I said, it's a free activity on board. All right, let's go back over here and show you the rock climbing wall. Again, rock climbing is another included activity. It is free in the price of your cruise fare. From a wide range of ages. I'm not sure the youngest. I know Anaya is 7 and she was able to do it. But I think you have to be a certain height or something. But there's a lot of really little kids that are doing it. They actually have time frames for little kids. They have tons of difficulty levels as well. So any experience, called Adrenaline Peak is the name of the rock climbing wall. All right, now let's get over here to Crown's Edge. Crown's Edge is the activity where you can go hang off the side of the ship on the Crown logo. Now I will tell you this, it is an extra charge. It is $49.99 to do the Crown's Edge. They do have height and weight requirements to be able to do it. A lot of other stipulations like health reasons and stuff. They do run flash sales though. So we had actually found it for $39.99 on the flash sale, which $40, but maybe it's one of those things if you want to put it on your bucket list just because you think it'd be a cool thing to do. But definitely check your cruise compass on the app. It could have discounts for some of the activities and stuff on board. All right, we are walking back into the elevator shafts on the aft of the ship. So that is going to conclude deck 16. Zoom. So that's going to be it for deck 16. All right, here we are on deck 17. So on 17 we have the sports court, Cloud 17, and the suite neighborhood and the suites. That's also on 16 and 18. Deck 19 is going to be the suite sun deck. So we're not going to go to 19 and 18 because we don't have suite access. But we'll start here on 17. So it is 20 decks high. Deck 20 is going to be the water slide entrances. Is the only thing on deck 20. We'll show you that when we get out to Thrill Island. Let's go check out the sports court. So this is one of the biggest sports courts I have seen on a Royal Caribbean ship. It's like they're getting set up for some pickleball out here. But I love how they have it enclosed in with the glass on the bottom. We were down here at night when the ship was moving and it really cut down a lot of the wind. It is fully enclosed with the netting as well. They do basketball, volleyball, pickleball, all sorts of stuff. And I love how they have the seating here for you can bring water, take a break, sit down, chill. If you have guests that just want to hang out, they can come up here and watch the kids play. You can see the water slides off the side of the sports court as well. Get some of those great views as you're up here playing a game of basketball, volleyball. Like I said, it looks like she's setting up pickleball right now. So we'll go back in and go around to Cloud 17. So again, here we are at the 17, the aft elevator shafts. Cloud 17 is that way. We just left the sports court down that way. Let's go check out Cloud 17. Now Cloud 17, this is going to be one of the smoking sections on the ship as well, the casino being the other one. We got Super Mario's private booth. We are in Cozumel today, so this is one of the smoking areas on the ship. Heads up, smoking area. All sorts of seating out here, from chairs to loungers. So originally this was supposed to be the adult only area on the ship. But they changed it and they made the adults area the Hideaway. So these loungers up here, they are the thicker loungers. You got some of the regular ones down there in the smoking section as well. But these are the padded thick lounge areas. You got little day beds and stuff you can chill out in. Now a lot of these beddings, like the casitas and stuff, they have USB charger ports. You got a cool little bed here. So much color. I love how they designed the ship. Like every pole has a purpose. They turn it into palm trees. They're always cleaning too. Always cleaning the ship. That's one of the great things. Here's one of the day beds as well. So much seating. It is pretty sunny up here. There's tons of shaded seating opportunities throughout the ship. You do have a hot tub here. You do have a handicap accessible chairlift for the hot tub as well. We have noticed that the pool access for handicap accessibility is not so great. We'll show you that when we get down to those floors as well. But again, like I said, tons of seating options. And here we have one of the lime and coconut bars. There are, I believe, 3 lime and coconut, 17, 16, and 15. You have the pool that's over the side of the ship here. One thing I have noticed too is this pool up here in Cloud 17 does not get very crowded. It seems to be like a lost treasure. A lot of people don't find it. So if you're looking for a cool place to look over the side of the ship, this pool might be a spot for you because it is definitely a lot less crowded than the main pool that's on the pool deck. So again, at the front of the ship is going to be suite access, suite neighborhood. I'm gonna go up here in the elevator shaft and see if we can see any of it. But again, we don't have suite access. We didn't say in a suite. I love how they have some of the artwork here though. You'll see a lot of these divers throughout the ship. There's one at Central Park. This one's actually the one going down into Central Park. There's so much cool art around the ship. See some more of the artwork as we get in here into the elevator shafts at the front of the ship. So again, here we are at the front of the ship. You'll see the suite neighborhood for all the suites. All right, y'all, here we are, deck 18, suite neighborhood. So we weren't able to access the suites on 17 or 16. Neither can we on 18, so you do have to have badge access to be able to get into the suite area. But here's a look at the Grove Sun Deck on 18. You can see they have like buffet sections on the side, seating, sun deck. They got one up on 19 above as well. Drink options included. They have hot tubs, their own small pool up there as well. Again, this is accessible if you have a suite booked. If you need help booking a suite, feel free to reach out to us and let us know. We can help you with that, get you star class, sky class, whatever you are looking for. But here's a little preview of what the suite sun deck looks like, the Grove on deck 18.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.